Sure. You know, yes. Ready to join. Okay, let me see. Do you see it? It's 725-034. 725-034. Okay, we've got Barry, Sandy. Guys, by the way, can you hear me okay? Everything's good? Thumbs up? Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you, Barry. Okay, we've got Barry and Sandy. Who else is going to come into our Kahoot? We're going to be talking about empathy. Chloe, awesome. George, Minnie. Okay, perfect. We've got Barry, Chloe. I think we're just waiting for you, Henry. Are you going to come? Yeah, no problem. We can wait. Let's see. Chloe, Minnie, George, Sandy, Barry. Chloe, Minnie, George, Sandy, Barry. Yep, we're just waiting for you, Henry. No problem. Okay, there you are, Henry. All right. Okay, so let's see what we know about empathy, what we already know, right? And let's see if we can learn anything new about it. Okay, empathy. 2, 1. All right. What does the word empathy mean, right? Minnie just told us. What does it mean? To be nice to someone, to be friends with someone, to dislike someone, or to understand and share the feelings of other people. What do you think it means? Right? I think Minnie told us something about understanding. Okay, excellent. You all got it. Perfect. Yeah, it's understanding, right? Being nice to someone is part of empathy. Okay, it's a good part of empathy, but empathy is bigger than that. It means really understanding someone else's feelings. And, how do we do that, right? We have to practice. All right, here we go with our scoreboard, you guys. Okay, it's a tight race already. Already a tight race. All right. What is the opposite of empathy, right? So what's something that's not empathy? Is it not caring about others, not understanding other people's feelings, not understanding how someone feels, or all of the above? What do you think? Well, this is kind of this question wasn't put right, so I apologize. It's actually, it's all of the above, because when we have empathy, we understand, right? We listen, we care. So in this question, it was all of the above. But yeah, you guys got it right. Anyone who said not understanding how someone else feels, great answer. Not understanding other people's feelings, great answer. Not caring about others, great answer. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, Henry's gone to the top. Question 2. Right, question number 3. Is empathy something we can learn? Is it something we can learn? Or is it something you just know when you're born, like how you have brown eyes, or, is it something you can learn that you can control? Or is it something you're born with? Yeah, it's something we can learn, and it's important to learn, and it's important to practice. It's important to practice. Okay, good job, you guys. Henry's got a streak of 3 in a row. Good job, Henry. Good job, everyone. All right. How can you show empathy? Now look at this picture and the questions, the answers. So how can you show empathy? Is it listen to people, Yell at people, ignore people, or none of the above? Yeah, listen to people. That's one way to show empathy. Listen to people. Now, I know that picture showed people hugging, but they were also listening to each other, I think. So Henry's in the lead. Good job. You're all doing great. Okay. What's another way you can show empathy? Same question. How can you show empathy? Ignore people having a hard time. Listen to people talk about having a hard time. Share a time when you had a tough time, right? You talk about your own thing. Or walk by people having a hard time. How can you show empathy? I think there might be two right answers. What do you think the best answers are? Empathy is a lot about listening, sharing, caring. Excellent. Good job. So how you show empathy, right? How you express empathy, the things you do is listen to people, share with others what's happening with you, okay? So it's not empathy to ignore someone having a hard time. It's not empathy to just walk by someone having a hard time. Sometimes we have to. Sometimes someone is having a hard time and we have to just keep going. That happens in life. But when we're practicing empathy, we try not to do that as much as we can. All right. Uh-oh, Henry's in the streak, 5 in a row, but Henry, you could be caught. Look at Barry. He's not that far behind you. I've seen it happen many times. Okay, how can you show empathy? Here it is again. How can you show empathy? Offer to help people who seem to be upset. Don't judge others. Respect other people's opinions, or all of the above. What do you think? Offer to help people. Respect other people, and don't judge. Yes, all of the above. And you know what, students, I know why you did not choose yellow. The wording is not good, so I'm sorry about that. The wording is not good. We say don't judge other people. It means don't look at someone and say, oh, that's your own fault, or oh, that that happened for a reason to you. We try not to judge other people. So the wording is not great, but when you said all of the above, that's correct. That's the best answer. Okay. Henry, you're going to get caught. All right. What is the most important part of empathy? What is the most important part of empathy? Is it listening, helping, or understanding? Or all of the above? You got it. So, yeah, well, this is kind of a weird quiz. Okay, Henry, good job. Barry. Okay, so what are some good examples of empathy, right? Good examples of empathy are talking about your feelings, saying you're sorry, getting along with your teachers, none of the above, and you can choose more than one. Choose as many as you think are right. Yeah, talking about your feelings, saying you're sorry, and in this case, getting along with your teachers, getting along with other people, that is a way of showing empathy. It's a way you can learn more empathy, right? Because empathy can be learned. We can learn how to do it. There it happened. Barry moved into first place, you guys. All right. Now, this is an idiom, right? We studied idioms. What does put yourself in someone else's shoes mean? Does it mean try to understand what that person's going through, right? Walk in their shoes. Does it mean to stop caring about someone? Does it mean to put someone else's shoes on your feet? No, that's not what it means. We know that. This is an idiom, right? Tell someone the things you don't like. Excellent. Yes, try to understand what that person is going through, right? So if someone's, you know, had an earthquake and there was damage, that happened to you guys, for me, I would try to imagine and understand what that's like for you, so that I can understand your situation. So I ask questions like, well, would you like to talk about it? Can you tell me what happened? Are you okay? You know, and I might even at some point say, I had an earthquake too. So I can understand how you feel, because I've been through earthquakes, right? Right now I can say, I know what it's like when there's damage, because right now there's a big fire, a wildfire happening where I live. So I can relate to what you're going through, right? You try to understand and relate to what the other person is going through. Good job, you guys. Let's see. Okay, you guys are going to have to really step up. Look, Barry's in the lead and he's not going to let go. Minnie, you're right there. All right. Okay. Select more than one right answer. So what are some other words like empathy? Care, love, friendship, understanding, warmth, kindness. There's more than one right answer, okay? I know we talk a lot about understanding, but there's other words that are like empathy. What do you think? What are some of the words that you think? You got it. All of these words, right? Care, right? Showing care for someone is showing empathy. Understanding, right? Taking time to listen. Showing love. Being warm, friendly, kind, inviting, accepting. Friendship, showing friendship to someone else, during a hard time too. And kindness, right? Just being kind. Excellent. You guys got this. Okay, Henry's on the climb. Henry's on the climb again. Chloe, where are you in the game? Did we lose you? Okay, is showing kindness a good way to practice empathy? What do you think? I think you know. Is kindness a good way to practice or to show empathy? Yeah, of course. Of course. It's a wonderful way to practice empathy. Oh gosh. It's like a race between Henry, Barry, and Minnie. We're going to have to see how this ends up. All right. Is respecting other people's opinions a good way to show empathy, right? You have a lot of people all saying what they think. When we respect it, we listen, we accept it, even if it's different, right? Yeah, exactly. Respecting other people's opinions, especially when we don't agree with them, is a good way to show empathy. Good job, you guys. Everyone's doing great. All right. Is listening to someone who is upset a good way to show empathy? Listening. Yeah, of course. It's a great way to show empathy. It's a tight race, you guys. It's a tight race. Okay. Let's see. All right. What are some words you can use to show empathy? Right? More than one answer is right. How are you? I hope you're okay. Would you like to talk about it? I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm here for you. I understand how you feel. Which of these are good ways, good words to show empathy? You got it. All of them, right? You can just ask, how are you, right? I hope you're okay. Would you like to talk about it? I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm here for you, right? And I understand how you feel. When class began, Barry was the first one to class, and he told me, I heard about the California wildfires, right? I heard about that happening. So he let me know he knew about it. And that invited me, that let me know that I can talk about it with him. Okay, so that's always a nice way to start something. You can say, you know, I heard there was an earthquake this morning. Are you okay? Would you like to talk about it? It's a great way to show empathy. So you let the person know that you know about the situation, and that you'd like to talk about it with them if they want. All right, last one. What are some ways you can show empathy? Okay, this is typing. Type your answer. What do you think? What are some ways that you can show empathy? Don't worry about spelling or grammar. Nothing has to be perfect. Just what are some ways you can show empathy? We talked about words we can use. We talked about what empathy is, right? A lot about understanding, kindness, care, listening. So what are some ways you can show empathy? Three answers so far. You guys are doing great. Okay. Let's see what you guys said. Perfect. I'm sorry to hear that. Listening to others' feelings. I'm so sorry to hear that. Listen to some people. Absolutely. These are all great ways. So let's start with, let's see, Sandy. Sit beside them, hear what happened, how they feel, give them a hug. That's great. Sandy, what are some ways that you can show empathy?
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you can tell someone, I'm so sorry to hear that. Excellent. Minnie, what are some ways to show empathy?
It's okay. Don't be so sad.
Oh, sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay. Don't be so sad.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. You don't have to be sad, right? Perfect. Henry, how about you? What are some ways you can show empathy?
Listening others' feelings.
Yeah, listen to other people's feelings. Excellent. And George, what are some ways that you can show empathy?
Listen to some people.
Yeah, listen to people, right? Listen to them talk. And Chloe, what are some ways you can show empathy? You hear?
Care about him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Care about other people. Care about other people. All right. And Barry, what are some ways you can show empathy?
Give them a hug.
Yeah, you can give someone a hug. Yeah, sometimes when people are having a hard time, that is a wonderful thing to do. So listen, ask questions, use kind words, you know. Are you okay? I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like to talk about it? Would you like a hug? Right? Can I do anything for you? Those are all wonderful, wonderful ways to show some empathy. Okay, let's see. Not that it's a contest, but let's see who came in first. All right, in third place, Henry. Henry, how'd you come in third? Minnie, number 2. Oh gosh, who could it be? Who could it be? Barry. All right. Good job, you guys. George and Sandy, good job to everyone. You guys did great. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, stop sharing. All right. Okay, students, I think today we do have a lesson about New Year's resolutions. I think it's going to take a little bit longer than the time that we have. So I think what I would like to ask you, and I'm sorry I don't have a slide for this, but I would like to hear about the upcoming New Year, the upcoming Chinese New Year, as we call it. I would love to know, what are you excited about? What are your plans? What will you do for the holiday? I'd love it if you could tell me a little bit about your plans for the upcoming New Year. So, Barry, maybe you could start. Can you tell me a little bit about what is going to happen, what you're going to do, what it will be like?
As Lunar New Year. And I don't have certain plans. Maybe visit my grandparents or my uncle, my aunts. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you eat any special food? Do you do anything special for the New Year?
Well, I don't think we eat something special. We will uh post the okay, I forgot what it called. It's the the red red paper that has some words, has good meanings.
Yes. It's like a banner
Yeah.
that you get above your door.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a name for it. I call it a banner. Actually, let me look and see. Yeah, we call it a banner. I guess it's, how do you say it in I think maybe in Mandarin, is it dulian?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
We call it 对联 or 春联.
Okay. Okay. My pronunciation is not good, so I'm going to let you say that. Okay. Can you say it again, the 2 ways you say it?
对联 or 春联.
Okay. Duidian. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. Well, there's many people here in California who have the Duidian. Also, it's very popular. So you'll hang that. And what kind of words does it say?
It depends on where you put it. Because there are so many kinds of it. It can mean that your shop is doing good, and different shop will have different banner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So there are many kinds. It depends on where you put it.
So, okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. I'm learning a lot that I didn't know. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me that. Let me switch to Henry. Henry, can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming New Year and what are your plans? What will you do?
My family and I will go outside and sell flowers.
Oh, you will sell flowers or you will?
Yeah, it's a special activity in uh,
Why do you do it? What is the meaning or the purpose of doing this at the New Year?
for money.
For money?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good reason to sell things. But Henry, does your family usually sell things, or do you only do it at Chinese New Year?
we only do it in Chinese New Year.
Okay, I've never heard of that. So you sell the flowers in Chinese New Year. Do other people do that, or is it something your family does?
Yeah, other people also do this.
So it's common?
Yeah, it's common.
Okay, all right. I've never heard of that before. That's very interesting to me. Do you like the holiday? Is it a holiday that you like, that you enjoy?
Yeah, because we had many night market when Chinese New Year.
Yeah. So it's really fun. It sounds like fun, good
And we
food.
and we got many lanterns in our place.
You have many lanterns where?
In Yanshui.
Oh, in your town?
Yeah, in your town, in my town.
Oh, that's amazing. So, and the red lanterns, do they float? Or no,
Yes,
or they hang?
yeah, float.
Yeah, they float. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Sandy, tell me, what are your plans? How will you celebrate the new year?
Maybe we will go shopping for some food to cook the hot pot.
Oh, wow, that sounds good. So you'll go shopping and will you buy special food that you don't usually have?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That sounds pretty good. What is one of your favorite things that you eat?
Meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you told me that last year too. Is it because you have a lot of meat or you have different meat or better meat than you usually get? Like, why do you say the meat?
I just like to eat meat.
You just like it. Do you usually have meat when you eat food? Do you eat meat usually?
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds like this is a special way of making the meat. Am I right? Or is there just a lot of it?
A lot of meat.
You just really love meat, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, good. I hope you get a lot of meat for the new year. Let's see. Well, let's check in with George. George, tell me, are you also excited about having so much meat?
Hmm. So no.
No, only Sandy.
Uh, yes.
Okay. All right. So what do you like about the New Year celebrations? The New Year. Is your favorite part?
have dinner together.
Okay, having dinner together. And will you like the dinner even if there's no meat?
Uh,
Because
no.
Sandy, oh, wait, tell me again.
I like some meat.
Okay, you like to have the meat too. All right, okay. Well, it sounds really good. Minnie, tell us, what about you? What will you do to celebrate the new year?
We will get together with my family.
Okay. And what kinds of things will you do?
I play with my cousin.
Oh, that sounds fun. And will you have a big meal?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And in the first day of the new year, we will go to the temple.
Oh, yes, you go to temple on the first day. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And Chloe, what about you? What do you like about the new year?
I can have red envelopes.
Oh, yes, red envelopes. Of course. Is that your favorite part?
Yeah.
Excellent. I love that. Nobody else talked about the red envelopes. Barry, are you excited for red envelopes?
Yeah.
Yeah. How will you get them even because you're a little older now, right?
Yeah.
But
But
you
I
still get
think I
them?
can still get it for maybe 1 or 2 years.
Okay.
Maybe.
You got to make sure you get them, right?
Maybe I can still get it 1 year, maybe.
Okay.
Then
I'm hoping.
yeah.
Henry, what about you? You didn't talk about the red envelopes. Well, do you think you'll get some? Henry?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think you will get red envelopes?
Yes.
Okay, yes. All right. Sounds like everybody's going to get the red envelopes. That's awesome. Well, I'm happy for you guys. You know, students, I think we do not have class next week because of the Happy New Year, right? So there's no, Teacher Luke told me no class next week, February 2nd, because are you all on vacation? Do you get a vacation from school? Yeah. Okay. So you will be with your families celebrating the new year. So we will not have class next week. So the next time we will have class will be on February 9th. That will be the next time that we have class, February 9th. So students, it's been so good to see you. I'm really glad we're back together speaking English. You can just show me maybe with like thumbs up who's coming to class on February 9th. Who's going to be at class? All right, we're going to see Henry. I think we're going to see Minnie, Barry, George, Chloe, Sandy. I hope we're going to see you too. And before I made us say it all together, but today I'm just going to ask one of you to say it. So as we say goodbye to class, I hope you have a wonderful day. Be good, be kind, help your mom and dad. And I'm going to have Chloe say it. Chloe, what do we say at the end of the class on 3? 1, 2, 3. Chloe.
Speak English.
Okay, everybody all together. 1, 2, 3.
Speak English.
English.
Pretty good, you guys. See you soon. Have a great new year.